Hey, what's going on today, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Man, today we've got a pretty interesting comparison for you. Yes, we're going to be talking about the 2021 Ram TRX, and we're going to compare that to the 2021 Ford Raptor, which, most of the stuff on the Ford Raptor right now is just a guesstimation or something they're throwing in there. But a lot of things they're doing, they're basing it off of the 2020 Raptor, which is already out. So they don't think there's going to be a whole lot of change. But stick with me and we're going to go straight through it. All right, appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, let's get right into this Ram TRX and this Ford Raptor comparison. All right, now to start this thing off, let's do a price comparison. Okay, the TRX is going to run you around $71,790, which is not bad. But the Ford Raptor is only going to run you around 59,000 for the 2021. Okay, now this thing goes way left when it comes to horsepower. Okay, because the TRX it's pushing out 700 horsepower and 650 foot-pounds of torque. This thing will go 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Yes. Okay, now, see, the Ford Raptor, it has a twin turbo and all that. It has like a 3.5 liter, but it's only a V6. It pushes out 450 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque. Let me straighten my memory up here. Okay, and so, but let's go on down before you come to any decisions, because the TRX, it only gets 10 miles to the gallon in the city. Yes, 10 miles to the gallon in the city. It gets 14 miles to the gallon on the highway, which is a combined of 12 miles to the gallon. Now, the Raptor, you can go 15 miles to the gallon in the city, 18 miles to the gallon on the highway, and 16 miles to the gallon combined. Which, 10 to 15, that's a significant difference. I mean, it really is. But we're going to go down to the tanks, because the tanks are way different on them also. But for right now, let's go to the wheels. Okay, the TRX has 18-inch beadlock wheels, which beadlock wheels look good, and they got them on the Ford Bronco. I don't know. I think they're going back and forth with each other, because you got the Bronco going against the Wrangler. Now you got the TRX going against the Raptor. And I got a special surprise for you when we get to the end of this comparison. So stick around, stick with me. Okay, so you got the 18-inch beadlock wheels on the TRX, and you got 35-inch tires. They come standard. 35-inch tires don't really come standard on almost anything. Okay, now as far as ground clearance, you got 12 inches of ground clearance on the TRX. Now, with them 35-inch tires on there, they stretched the TRX to 88 inches wide. Standard is around 79.2 inches, or you got to do something else because of the laws or whatever. But they done it, and they put is 88 inches inside the rearview mirrors. So that's pretty good. Now, you can tow. Well, before we get to towing, let's go over and see what the Raptor's doing. Okay, now the Raptor, it's got 37-inch all-terrain tires, which kind of figured that because of the Bronco and all that. But yeah, the Raptor's got 37-inch all-terrain tires, 13.1-inch ground clearance. Yeah. Well, I mean, some people, the higher the better. But anyway, now I was going to go back to the tanks. Okay, now with the Raptor has a 26-gallon tank, which, 26 gallons, getting 15 miles to the gallon in the city, blah, blah, blah. Pretty good. Now, with the TRX only getting 10 miles to the gallon in the city, it has a 33-gallon tank. So you're probably going to go the same amount of distance. You're just going to get there cheaper in the Raptor, because, the TRX is going to cost more for the gas. Now, the width on the Raptor is 86.3, which is, which, I mean, I don't know how many people care about that, but it is 86.3, inches wide on the Raptor. Now, it's got the 17-inch by 8.5-inch wheels on it, which, wheels are a little smaller, but an inch, I don't really think you're gonna tell the difference in an inch. Now, when it comes to the tire, the TRX having 35-inch tires and the Raptor having 37-inch tires, you might be able to tell a difference there. And that's probably what gave the Raptor more clearance too. Okay, now let's get down to what's gonna make some difference too is the weight on them. Now, the weight on the TRX is 6,396 pounds. It weighs 6,396 pounds. As far as to the Raptor only weighs 5,508 pounds. So you're dealing with almost 1,000 pounds difference. And it's not in the favor of the TRX. This is actually in the favor of the Raptor. So that can make a pretty, significant deal also. Now, as far as towing, the TRX will tow 8,100 pounds, and the Raptor only tows like 6,000 pounds, somewhere around there. But, okay, now you've made it to the end. Now, the thing is, with all of this horsepower, which I need to see the 21 Raptor first, but they're already talking about putting a V8 in the next Raptor. They're talking about the Shelby 500, that the V8, it's like 760 horsepower. They're talking because of the TRX has got the Hellcat motor. So now they're talking about putting 760 horsepower into the Raptor, which is the Shelby, which would be the Shelby motor. Man, I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. All right, guys, I really appreciate, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching this. I really appreciate you hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, turning on them notifications, and just come back with me and get more of this awesome content. Hey, guys, be good to yourself and do me a favor, please. Be good to others. All right, thank you.